Welcome to day 18 of our 30-day challenge. Today, I want to speak to you about the topic I have christened Prove It. Most of us will say we were good in school. Most of us have some unmatched intelligence. Most of us have done a lot of things better in the past. And we keep saying things like, I'm better. When somebody does something, so I know this, I can do this, no problem. You know, a friend went to the bank, and then in the queue, there were some African Americans in front of him. And then they were discussing the prowess of the black person. They were saying that civilization started from Africa, the black man is this, the black man is blah, 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 blah. And then he told them just one simple thing. He said, if you think the black man is better than the white man, then prove it. What my friend was trying to say was not to tell them that the white man is better than the black man. What I was trying to say is that even though as black people, we have the potential to be better, we know we can do better, we are not doing it. Corruption has filled our country, dishonesty has filled our country, stealing, robbery, hatred for our fellow man, all sort of bad things done against our brothers in the name of ethnicity, in the name of politics, in the name of a lot of nonsense. And then we suffer poverty, we suffer diseases, we suffer underdevelopment because of the things we do. But if we believe that we are better people, if we believe that we can do better, then we must do it. We must prove it. From today, begin to be honest. From today, begin to tell the truth. From today, begin to love your brother as yourself. From today, stop corruption, stop stealing. If you're a politician, stop stealing. If you're a public servant, stop stealing. If you're a pastor, stop cheating people. In whatever capacity you are, if you are doing any bad thing, stop it. From today, begin to work on principle. King Solomon said, anyone who looks at the clouds will not plant. Instead of waiting for the rain, let us begin to do irrigation facilities. Let us begin to do greenhouses. Let us make more farms. Let us make our farms more productive. Let us save some of our produce. Let us manufacture finished product from our crops. Let us do more. Let us be honest. So from today, let us prove to the white man that we are better. Let us prove to the white man that we can become good. So stop corruption, stop stealing, believe in science, believe in principle. Nancy Pelosi said, science is the answer to our prayer. We pray. I love praying. So you pray too. Ghanaians pray from Monday to Sunday. But our decisions are not based on principle. You see, God created this world and put the whole world under the workings of principle. He said there's a time to plant and there's a time to harvest. God put the whole world under principles. So let us begin to live our lives by principle. Let us begin to build before we enjoy. So from today, let us prove it. Let us prove that we are better. Let us prove that we are better by training our children better. Let us prove that we are better by reducing or just removing corruption so that we can send development to every corner of our continent, every corner of this nation, Ghana. Let us prove it. Let us become better. Let us stop stealing. Let us stop stealing from church members. Let us stop stealing from our citizens. Let us stop stealing from students. Let us stop stealing from vulnerable people. Let us stop cheating people. Let us become better. Let us be honest. From today, decide to be better. Decide to create more wealth. Decide to save and save for your children and your children's children. Decide to buy properties. Decide to create wealth. Decide to become better. The Bible said, a good man leaves inheritance for his children's children. White people create investment. White people leave things for their children's children. We like to consume everything we have. King Solomon said that There's food and oil to be desired in the dwelling of the wise, but the foolish man spends it all up. In this lockdown, a lot of people cannot eat. Of course, we have a lot of people who don't make enough, but there are a lot more who just spend everything they have. A lot of people just spent everything they had on frivolous things, and today they are found wanting. We are just one group of people who sell everything we have for pittance and then go again to borrow. We go again to beg. No, please begin to spend within your means. Begin to bite the bullet of savings. Do it. Do it. We must begin to learn. We must begin to read. We must begin to do things better. It is not out of our system to do things. We can do it. We can make things better. We can create more wealth. We can let the world know that we are great people just by acting, just by following principles. Let us look at our decisions and actions. How, you see, we have a country where we rather want to pray rather than acting. Of course, I love prayer. I know you also pray, but you cannot substitute action with prayer. We must be thinking and thinking right. Our leaders must be thinking and thinking right. What do you want this country to become the next 10 years, the next 20 years, the next 50 years? And you yourself, what do you want your country to become? How do you want your life to turn out the next day, the next 2 days, the next 1 year, the next 10 years? You must be thinking. You must deliver. You must let the world know that you are a great person. We shouldn't always live as beggars. We shouldn't always live as people who are accepting charity. You know, as children, white people sent us free Bibles. And through that, most of us came to know Christ. Today, we say we have come to know Christ. We have money, but how many of us buy Bibles for distribution? We are a wicked people, but we can change. From today, let us begin to do things better. Let us begin to do charity. We shouldn't always receive. We should give. We should buy Bibles and share. We should buy food and share. We should motivate people. We should tell people they can become better. We can also become better. We can create good systems and run them. Before we leave, let us go over our COVID-19 safety tips. Number 1, wash your hands well with soap and water. Number 2, sanitize your hands anytime you touch a surface, you shake somebody's hands, you pick a bus, a train, a tram, or an airplane. Number 3, do what we call social distance, and at least maintain a distance of 2 meters or more between you and the next person you meet. Number 4, if you show symptoms of COVID-19, please report to a health facility or call the lines available in your country. The next one, if you see somebody or if you know somebody who is suffering from symptoms of COVID-19, please get the person to a health facility or call the numbers available in your country so that that person can get help. The next one, stay home if you can. If you are not an essential service provider, please stay home. Stay home. If you don't really have to go out for anything, please stay home. Don't put yourself at risk. Don't put your family at risk. We want you alive. We want to see you after this lockdown. Until we meet again, aspire to become.